Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, my best friend is actually gonna join me. So meet Anat, everyone.
Hi.
She came here to Berlin to be with me on my birthday, actually, which was yesterday, and I love her so much for that, so thank you. So in this video, we're going to recommend alternative things to do here in Berlin. It may not be for your first time here in Berlin, but if you're looking for something a little bit more unusual, under the radar a little bit, not the first thing you hear about, then this video will be for you.
So I arrived to Berlin a few days ago for Noga's birthday week, and we planned on basically nothing before, and I thought we're just going to come and see whatever. So on the first day I arrived, I got to the cute studio apartment. I met Noga and her fiancé, and then I told her, yeah, maybe after dinner we can discuss our schedule. She was like, no, we have schedule already.
I have the whole thing planned already.
And I was like, amazing, I don't have to plan anything, which is the best thing I can do basically. And Noga was being Noga.
It was, though, after you sent me a list of things you wanted to do. So
That's true.
yeah.
Although most
And
of
we've
those
already
things weren't in the list.
Yeah, we've already been to Berlin, both of us, so it wasn't like our main goal to go to all the super touristy places, because we both seen them already. So we wanted to do some stuff that were more interesting and fun, and yes, just go with the flow.
Looking back, we haven't done that much this week. But the things we did were fun and meaningful.
Yes. Let's start with where we are right now.
Where we are right now.
Okay. So now we're in Gelände Markt. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I say it wrong, but it's a really cute market.
It's open only on Sundays.
Yeah.
The thing is that it's like industrial area that I think kind of was abandoned a few years ago. A group of artists and people just took over it, and now there are many restaurants and like tattoo places, nightlife,
second-hand little stands, and
this is, I think, only on a Sunday, like the Sunday Flea Market. It's actually like a lot of artists as well. They're selling their things or secondhand, and you can definitely bargain here if you find some things.
Yeah, you could.
Some cool coats.
There are many clothes here, secondhand clothes, and so many vintage little pieces that are very cute. And yeah, we're just wandering around, trying out some things, and we'll look for somewhere to eat our lunch.
Yeah, and breakfast.
And breakfast together.
Our brunch.
No, I ate breakfast already.
She always have. She's having granola with milk. If you think granola with milk is a weird breakfast,
comment down below.
Comment below, because I think it's very strange. She used to eat cereal a lot.
Yes.
Noga is a big cereal killer.
I'm a big cereal lover. Serial killer with a C.
Yeah, serial killer with a C.
If you know that place in London, also comment.
Yeah, it's a cute place in London where you eat cereal with milk in a restaurant.
Any type of cereal you want. This is my dream restaurant, honestly.
Not mine, but I was sitting with Noga and watching her eating cereal
I made
in a pricey place, but it was fun. Okay, my second recommendation is actually not a place but a drink you can create here in Berlin that I've never had in my life.
It's my fiance's invitation.
Recipe.
No.
Invention. Okay, so we're going to do Alador tea. So Alador tea this is our second recommendation here in Berlin, because it's things that I don't know if you can easily get it anywhere in the world, but I've never had anything like that.
Yeah.
So the first thing you need is the vanilla tea. What it's called?
I'll add in the name right now because I can't remember.
And then on top of it you add honey, vanilla bourbon,
a little bit of milk. Oh, and a little bit cinnamon.
And cinnamon
as well.
Cinnamon is the key to make everything collide together. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not a tea lover, I'm not a chai lover, and this was one of the best drinks I've ever had in my life. Absolutely homemade. So this is the second recommendation, is actually you can do it at home. You don't even have to leave the house. Which is my third recommendation.
Don't leave your house. No, I'm kidding.
This is a good idea actually.
Oh, okay.
I love being in house.
Oh, you can actually recommend the place you stay at.
This could be my first recommendation.
Okay.
So last time I was in Berlin, I was in one of these hostels, and I think hostels is not the like for if you're a spoiled person, it's probably not the best place for you. But it's
I mean,
the
you
best.
could get your own room without any other people.
Right, but even that, it's never that nice. So I don't recommend getting it if you're a very spoiled person. But I do recommend it if you like to meet people, you don't really care for like to have the fanciest room. But I am think it's a great way to meet people. So all sorts of meetups or like events that you can meet people. I think you can just look around and see what things can be like that. Usually there are a lot of international people here in Berlin. So I think there are a lot of different ways to meet these people. So just look it up if you're really interested. Let's take it as it might be a recommendation and might not.
Okay.
But I am recommending
A maybe.
A maybe recommendation.
But she does recommend Numa.
This is our fourth.
I don't know. We lost count. Doesn't matter.
Numa is a very cute hotel. Actually, there are a couple of these around the city, and I think around Europe as well. So the idea is like the one I'm at is you don't have really stuff in the place. It's really nice building. It has new and like renovated building. That is quite gorgeous actually from the outside.
Yeah.
And they have those rooms that are very budget friendly in many local areas that are very easy to get around the city.
Yeah, the location is great.
I'm currently at Arc. There are a couple of more, I think, around Mitte.
Yeah.
So the Arc one is
Like
really
in the
nice. The room is
center
like
of the city.
20 square meters.
Very spacious, very beautiful looking.
Very comfortable. I really
Cozy.
enjoy my time there. You can always get, because you don't have stuff, right? So you don't have someone who is replacing your sheets every day. But what you do have...
It's not a hotel
Yeah,
at
it's
the end of the
really,
day.
it's like a stuffless hotel, so you can get down. You can pay 10 euros to actually get your room cleaned if you want. You can just like for each time. So if someone do need like a refreshment, you can do that. But either that, it's being cleaned once a week if you're staying longer than a week. But you can always get down to the essential closet, and there is a place to wash your clothes. You can get more towels. You can get more coffee beans, and you know.
So even if you stay
self-service.
long term, I think it's a really good place to stay at.
It is. I really recommend it.
Yeah, so that's another recommendation.
Yes.
And what else?
Underground tour.
Oh, yes. That's a very hot one. The underground tours. I don't think many people have heard about it, but they are very, very cool underground tours. There are a few to choose from, actually. And each one focuses on a different part of history. So the one we did, it's called The Dark World. It's their first tour, I think. And you go into the underground tunnels that were used by citizens during the Second World War here in Berlin. And every single tour is with a guide. It's a must for these tours.
This one was actually about
More about the Second World War. And it was really interesting. We learned so many historical facts that we didn't know before, and the guide was amazing. She explained everything so well.
So I think one of the main interesting ideas of this tour was about the Nazi propaganda. That was about making sure that people in Berlin who were citizens of Germany will act the way they want. So they were really doing their best to, in a very sneaky ways, to make everyone in Berlin think that they're safe in these bunkers, although they weren't safe, and these bunkers didn't have any chance that people will survive a bombing attack. And in case, you know, a bunker was attacked and people knew about it, they wouldn't tell each other because they were being told that everyone could potentially be a spy.
They were brainwashed. 100%.
In so many levels.
Yes,
in so many levels. This was
it's crazy.
just one thing that they were being told, but there were so many layers into that.
Yeah, we would
the
highly
story.
recommend. It's not too expensive. It was actually 17 euros for a tour, and you can have it even reduced if you're a student.
But it is a
a
non-profit
child.
organization that's doing their best to
Yeah.
preserve these places as museums. So if you can pay the full price or donate them,
And
I
support
recommend
them. Yeah, and it was only an hour and a half, so it wasn't too long as well.
Next recommendation, that is actually an anti-recommendation.
We went to a 2D cafe, like a two-dimensional cafe, which looked cool. Like
The design is cool.
the design is cool, exactly how you'd expect it. Food was not the best. I mean, we didn't really try the food, but don't expect to come there and get a lot of options to eat. There are a few desserts type of looking drinks and like waffles.
We
I
got
think there
nauseous
was
only for looking at that because it's so much sugar, and we thought it was too much for us.
Yeah.
And maybe other people enjoy it. We just took drinks.
Okay, we're having these drinks in the 2D Café. What
think-
did you order?
So I think it's quite a tourist trap. I ordered the matcha lemonade, and it's basically the least sweet thing you can get here.
And I ordered the mango lemonade, mango lemon iced tea. This one's really good.
This one tastes like grass, but I blame the matcha. Matcha is basically drinking matcha.
So why did you order it?
Because usually like it's just a meal taste, and it's usually just a green lemonade, and I'm fine with that.
Let me taste it.
It's not bad, just not good.
But the design is cool. I mean, so
Yeah, it's nice.
yeah,
Do you want to recommend the place we ate yesterday?
yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yes, that was a cool restaurant and a really good one. A little bit more,
Beautiful.
yeah, on the pricier side, but it was for an event. I mean, yesterday was my birthday, so that's why we went there.
You turned 27. It must be your last year as you're adding to 27.
Oh my god, yes. But we went to this place called Bless. It's an Asian type of restaurant, but they have a lot of dishes to choose from.
So it was, first of all, a very gorgeous restaurant
Yes.
they did. And I do think that the food was good. First of all, you can get them. First of all, this great fiction on their sauce. They're making Maggi sauce by themselves, and you get a lot of pictures in the menu of the sauce for some reason, an explanation about the sauce and about the owner, and it seems
This
cute.
made her suspicious.
I'm usually suspicious
some
of
reason.
restaurants that has pictures in their menus because usually it's less refined and nice. But I do think that it has this trendy vibes, and it seems they're very proud of what they did there. So I guess they just had to show it in the menu, which is okay. The food is really good. You get like this platter of starters that you can take, and it was a great intro to the meal. I do recommend taking the scallops
Oh,
as a
they
starter.
were so yummy.
Also, fun fact, they keep singing happy birthday to everyone who orders cake.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious because everybody just keep
Join in,
them.
Yeah.
And it's very, very funny because you don't expect it in this kind of places.
Yeah, it's a good place to celebrate your birthday in. Okay, last thing we want to recommend, or not really recommend, but tell you about, is the escape room we did yesterday. So I booked an escape room called Obsession by House of Tales. It was a really cool one, very detailed, and they
About
really
the Illuminati. It was,
Oh,
can
yeah.
you join the Illuminati? You get a test. And let me tell you, we've been doing escape rooms in the past. It's been a while, but we've done some.
yeah,
It was quite a test.
it was
You need
so hard.
a doctorate in order to complete this escape room.
True.
Because they do that, they have a lot of small details in the room that's supposed
Yeah,
to
there are
take
so many
you-
details. They really put a lot of effort into it. What's
Sorry.
good about it is that it's a really fun activity, and they have options of rooms. They have multiple rooms to do there, so you don't have to do this one. This is
For experts.
Yeah, for mainly experts.
I think it's fun. It's a fun activity for your brain.
Yeah, and also to do together with your friends, your family, and there are rooms in English and auf Deutsch. So you can
Auf Deutsch.
yeah, in German, so you can do whichever suits you. And I think that is it for now, at least. Oh, we can also recommend the gym.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was
So of
I
course,
made Anat come to a gym session with me.
and it's really funny because none of us know how to function in a gym.
Yeah, we did our cardio there and then went upstairs and tried to have some
Training.
trial trainings, yeah, with the machine.
But I think what I really liked about this place that we look like absolutely fools.
But nobody cared.
Nobody cares. Nobody
Yeah.
came to us and tried to explain us, which would have been actually helpful in this situation, but awkward. So
Looking back, maybe, but we did have a great workout done at the end.
and the place is gorgeous.
Yeah,
I loved it.
The design is also really
it's
cool.
called?
It's called John Reed Fitness Studio. So there are multiple gyms throughout the city, and you can just go to the one that's closest to you. And they also have a really cool deal right now. I don't know if it'll still be available when you are here, but for the first 2 months you only pay 10 euros per month, and then it goes up to 30 euros, but you don't have to commit to anything. So if you want to cancel, you can do it anytime you wish.
And apparently they have raves every second week.
Yeah.
Check if we can go to this rave.
True. So there's actually a DJ coming, and we didn't have the chance to see it, but maybe we'll get to this week. And they play music, and the whole place turns into a party. So that is our recommendations for now. There might be more, but this is a full recap of what we've done so far and what we would recommend you. So thanks so much for watching.
And have fun in Berlin if you're coming.
Yes.
And subscribe.
Subscribe and yeah, down
and
below.
Like everything and follow this one, because I'm telling you, she's one of the most interesting people you'll ever meet. Once you'll get to know her.
I love her so much. This is why she's my best friend.
That's true.
And I'm still trying to convince her to move in here as well with me.
Maybe one day.
That would be perfect.
That would be perfect.
Okay, but thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye. And there is pasta. And where is pasta? There is people. Eyes of people walking.
La, la, la.
But I'm very recommending.
I'm very recommending.
I'm recommending. Lemonade would be great. Actually, lemonade is a great drink. I recommend drinking lemonade.
Yeah.
This is another
Okay,
recommendation.
great recommendation here with us today.